Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all my dear students. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing fine, staying safe at home with your family. Alright, so boys and girls, today we are going to cover Unit 6 of our Year 4 syllabus under the title Getting Around. And we are going to use Get Smart 4, page 60 and 61 as the reference. Okay, so if you have your Get Smart, turn to page 60 and 61. Alright, these two pages. Alright, now let's go. Okay, so welcome my dear students. In this lesson, you are going to, number 1, learn some vocabulary. 2, listen to a dialogue. 3, complete a form. 4, answer comprehension question. Alright? Okay, now firstly, let's go to the vocabulary. Now, there are 2 vocabulary for today. The first one is leave. Leave. Okay, leave means pergi. Right? Leave means pergi ataupun tinggalkan. Right? Second is arrive. Arrive. Right? Arrive means tiba. Okay, so today there are only 2 vocabulary. Leave, arrive. Okay. Okay, so now let's listen to the dialogue. Alright. You can find this dialogue in your Get Smart 4, page 60. Okay, this one. Alright.
Where are the children going to go tomorrow? Listen and read. 1. Where are the children going to go tomorrow? Listen and read. Good morning, class. Tomorrow we're going to go on a school trip.
Where, Mrs. Rama?
We're going to visit the zoo.
Wow. How are we going to get there?
By bus.
How long does it take by bus?
It takes about 40 minutes, Greg. Yeah.
What time does the bus leave?
The bus leaves at 10:10 in the morning.
So we're going to arrive at the zoo at 10:50. Right, Mrs. Rama?
Yes, Greg. Is that all?
Yes. Thank you, Mrs. Rama.
Alright, so that's the dialogue, boys and girls. I hope you can understand the dialogue very well. Alright, so the dialogue, the conversation took place in the classroom where it involves the conversation between the teacher, Mrs. Rama, and her students. Alright, they were talking about their school trip. Right, they were talking about school trip tentang lawatan ke sekolah. Alright, so the value that we can learn from this dialogue is appreciate the benefits of school trip. Appreciate, hargai the benefits. Alright, kelebihan of school trip, lawatan sekolah. Alright. Okay, now let's go to the sentence structures. Okay, these sentence structures are based on the previous dialogue just now. The first structure, how are we going to get there? Question mark. Right? Can you see the word how? How means bagaimana. Okay, it tells you in what manner. Right? So when the question, how are we going to get there? It means bagaimana kita nak pergi sana. There means sana. Right. So to answer this question, we can use by bus or car or bike or train or plane. Okay, let's say we go by bus. Okay, how are you going to get there? By bus. How are you going to get there? By car. How are you going to get there? By bike, by train, or by plane. Alright? But if we are going to the place walking, alright, kalau kita nak pergi tempat tu berjalan, kita tak cakap, we don't say by foot, kita cakap on foot. Okay, on foot means jalan kaki. Alright? Okay, now the second sentence structure. How long does it take? Right, the word is how long. How long means berapa lama. Berapa lama ia ambil masa. Ia ambil masa berapa lama. Okay, for example, in the dialogue just now, right, Greg asked, how long does the trip take? Okay, how long does the journey take? Perjalanan tu berapa lama? And Mrs. Rama said 20 minutes, means 20 minit. Now, this is the last sentence structure. Okay, what time does the bus leave or arrive? Okay, the word what time means pukul berapa. Okay, what time, pukul berapa does the bus leave? Pukul berapa bus tu pergi. Or what time does the bus arrive? Pukul berapa bus tu sampai. Okay, to answer this question, kita nak jawab soalan ni, right? We use this structure. It leaves or arrives at 10:10 AM or PM. Okay, kita boleh tambah sini AM or PM. Right, it leaves or arrive. It leaves at 10:10. Okay, dia pergi pukul 10:10. Ataupun it arrives at 10:10. Ia sampai pukul 10:10. Okay, so now let's complete Greg's notes. Alright, this note is based on the previous dialogue that we listened just now. Alright, now here we have date, trip to the, going by, we leave at, we arrive at. Right, now let's look at the first info here, date. Right, Tari. So when is the date? What is the date of the trip? Right, in our case today, the date of the trip is 24th of June. Why? Because in the dialogue, Mrs. Rama said, tomorrow we're going to go on a school trip. So can you see the word tomorrow here? Okay, tomorrow means esok. So if today is 23rd, then tomorrow is 24th. So the school trip is on the 24th of June 2021. Alright, the trip to the, so where is the trip to? Trip to pergi mana? Yes, trip to the zoo. Okay, alright, this is where we got the answer. We're going to visit the zoo. So here is where we get the answer. Going by, so how are they going to the trip? By bus. So this is where you got the answer, right? So Greg asked, how are we going to get there? And Mrs. Rama said, by bus. We leave at, so what time do they leave? Yes, they leave at 10:10 AM. Here we can see Greg asked Mrs. Rama, what time does the bus leave? Greg asked. The bus leaves at 10:10 in the morning. So, morning means AM. Okay, last one. We arrive at 10:50 AM. Okay, so in the dialogue, Greg said, so, we're going to arrive at the zoo at 10:50. Right, Mrs. Rama? Right, so they are scheduled to arrive at 10:50 AM. Okay, so now it's time for the task for the day. Alright, so you are going to have 3 tasks today. Okay, now let's look at the first task. First one, copy the train timetable and answer the following questions. You can do this task in your pink exercise book. Please do not print them. Okay, please do not print. Okay, so boys and girls, please copy all these in your pink exercise book. Alright, copy this train timetable and then answer these questions. Alright, please do not print because you need to do lots of writing. It is good for your psychomotor skill. Alright? Okay, task number 2, construct sentences using the given words. Do this in the same book in continuation to the previous exercise. Right, so this is sambungan. Continuation means sambungan. Sambungan, the first task, right? You have to construct sentence. Awak kena buat ayat. Right, for example, number 1, the words given are travel, gondola, slow. So the sentence, travelling by gondola is slow. Ayat dia, travelling by gondola is slow. Okay, number 2, the words travel, plane, comfortable. So the sentence that you can do is, travelling by plane is comfortable. Okay, for number 3, 4 and 5, you can try it by your own. Okay. Task number 3, fill in the blanks with the correct answers. Do this in the same book in continuation to the previous exercise. Okay, ini sambungan task nombor 2 tadi. So this one you have to fill in the blanks, alright? The answers are given here. So just choose the answer and fill in the blanks, alright? Please copy, please write all these exercises, alright? Do not print them, okay? So I think that's all for today. As usual, if you have any problems, if you have any question, feel free to ask me through the WhatsApp or Telegram. Okay, so that's all. Thank you and goodbye.